The fire that carries you home. A young man sat beside an old sailor as the evening sun disappeared beneath the horizon. After a long silence, he finally asked, if a man wishes to become strong, should he walk alone? The old sailor smiled gently. For a while, he said nothing. Then he spoke. When I was younger, I believed strength meant needing no one. I thought a man proved himself by carrying every burden alone. I was wrong. He picked up a piece of driftwood and turned it over in his hands. Have you ever seen a single tree standing alone on a hill? The wind reaches it from every direction. Every storm falls upon it without mercy. Many strong trees have fallen because they stood by themselves, but in a forest. The trees shield one another. Their roots become tangled beneath the earth. When the storm comes, they remain standing, not because one tree is stronger than the others, but because none of them stand alone. He looked toward the quiet sea. You were never meant to carry every sorrow by yourself. A father teaches his son, a mother comforts her child, a friend reminds you who you are when you begin to forget. An old man passes down wisdom earned through years of mistakes, and one day, you will do the same for someone else. The young man lowered his eyes. But what if I am disappointed? What if people leave? What if they betray me? The old sailor nodded. They will. Some people will leave your life. Some will break promises. Some will wound you more deeply than any blade. If you live long enough, loss will find you. It finds every person. He paused. But would you stop planting trees because one day autumn comes? Would you refuse to watch the sunrise because evening always follows? No. Because what is beautiful is still worth loving, even when it cannot last forever. He smiled. The greatest treasures in life cannot be held in your hands. They are shared meals, long conversations after the work is finished, children laughing where there was once silence, a friend arriving when everyone else has gone, the embrace of someone who is simply glad you came home. These moments seem ordinary while they are happening. Years later, you realize they were the richest parts of your life. The waves rolled gently against the shore. A lonely man may become powerful. He may become wealthy. He may earn the admiration of strangers. Yet when the day is over, who celebrates with him? Who tells him when he has lost his way? Who reminds him that he is loved even after failure, without others? Success begins to taste empty. The old sailor stood and looked toward the village lights. A good family will make you stronger. A faithful friend will sharpen your judgment. A loving wife will give you courage when your own begins to fade. Children will teach you humility in ways no teacher ever could. These are not distractions from life. They are life. The young man asked quietly, and if I wish to become a great man? The old sailor chuckled softly. Then become the kind of man people feel safe coming home to. Be the friend who listens before speaking. The son who remembers his parents. The father whose children never question whether they are loved. The husband whose kindness grows with the years instead of fading. The neighbor who carries another's burden without being asked. Strength is not measured by how many people stand behind you. It is measured by how many people are grateful that you stood beside them. The old sailor began walking toward home. After a few steps, he looked back. When your life comes to its end, you will not remember every coin you earned, nor every victory you claimed. You will remember the faces around your table, the hands you held, the tears you wiped away, the laughter that echoed through your home. A man is not made rich by what he possesses. He is made rich by the people whose lives are brighter because he loved them well. Guard those relationships, for when the storms of life arrive, they are the fire that carries you home.